All right. Welcome to Nature Isle Small Business Buzz, NISBB, empowering entrepreneurs from small to tall. I'm your host, Tanya Dickson, and I'm thrilled to be here with you today. I'm back on the big station, people. Q95. We have an exciting show ahead, guys. It's filled with valuable insights, inspiring stories, and expert advice to help our small businesses thrive and flourish. You all know, as in today's fast-paced world, we have some small businesses. They play a vital role in our economy, and we believe in their immense potential. So this show is dedicated to all the passionate entrepreneurs out there who have dared to dream, take risks, and create something remarkable. Yeah. Each week, we'll be featuring interviews with successful businesses, or business owners, I should say, industry experts, and thought leaders, all sharing their knowledge and experiences. We'll discuss a wide range of topics, including marketing strategies, financial management, customer relations, and everything in between. But this show isn't just about advice and insights, guys. It's about inspiration. It's about celebrating the innovative ideas, the hard work, and resilience that define small businesses. We'll take you on a journey through the fascinating stories behind these enterprises, highlighting their unique products, their services, and their contributions to their communities. So, if you're an entrepreneur looking to take your business to the next level, you want to go from small to tall, or if you're thinking about starting your own venture, then don't touch that dial. Yeah? NISBB is your go to resource for valuable information, practical tips, and the motivation you need to succeed. So just sit back, people, wherever you are in the bus. I don't know if I doubt you reach home yet. I don't reach home, so I know all you don't reach home. Right? But just sit back wherever you are and relax. Let's get inspired. Let's embark on this exciting journey together. Yeah? So, welcome again to Nature Isle Small Business Buzz. Get familiar with the name NISBB. Joining me this afternoon, I have two guests this afternoon. Yes, already in studio, I have one. Yeah, I think y'all can see her, but I'm not going to call her name just yet. Right? We have another guest first. You all know this guy, he's on the Global View. You all know who he is. Yes, Mr. Sheridan Gregoire, the proprietor of Q95. And we want him to join us, today to, give a little overview on why we chose to do this program on Q95. I have to make sure he's there, though. So I believe he is. Yeah, Mr. G, are you
Hi,
there?
hi, Tanya, how you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Well, I'm never good like you, but I'm not complaining.
You have to stop saying that. That you're never good like me. I know you're great.
All right.
So, Mr. G, how are you doing?
Um,
Um, Go ahead.
no, you go, Tanya. You go ahead.
I know you're not here, but I can tell, starting this program, you're thinking about Dominica and you're thinking about the entrepreneurs and how best we can invest in them and help them. So, give the listeners of Q95, your reason for this program.
Okay, first of all, Tanya, welcome to the big station.
Ah,
Good to have you in there, right? And I know you'll do a great job on this program. Let me just shout out to Terry and to DJ Slim and to Jody and especially to Ronnie Harper out there, who's one of the guys who got me doing this. Certainly, he was persistent in lobbying me. So I just want to tell you, Tiny, that I'm absolutely delighted that Q95 is able to make this contribution to the advancement of small business entrepreneurs in Dominica. Because I see small business as a backbone of our economy, which will be able to grow and provide the elasticity, as we say, to bend and weave around these challenges of international competition and the impacts of natural disasters, and which will allow our economy to bounce back after pandemics and climatic shocks. I mean, we certainly value the fact that our creative, hardworking young entrepreneurs are adding value to local raw materials and using natural resources to create jobs, real jobs, and incomes and foreign earnings. And I'm certainly convinced that small business enterprises are a gateway to economic growth that will re-establish and expand our middle class and create wealth in our economy. And I remember certainly the many calls I received from entrepreneur Ronnie Harper, who lobbied me to work with the Dominica Herbal Business Association, headed by that dynamic businesswoman Jody Dublin Dangleben, and the Dominica Herbal and Wellness Association, headed by another dynamic businesswoman, Terri Henry. So Dominican women power is certainly and clearly being evidenced by some serious women entrepreneurs who have been making major breakthroughs in using local resources and creating products that the world wants and is buying at competitive prices. So we care and we are aware that our small business entrepreneurs are working very hard, often under very trying, difficult circumstances, but many of them have persevered and managed to survive and thrive with limited financial resources, and we want to reach out to potential partners and support institutions to extend a hand up to them in finance or in production or in processing or shipping or marketing, research, insurance, labeling, packaging, international standards, even in negotiations for market access and other collaborations and otherwise. But most of all, we hope the financial institutions and existing distributors and retailers will continue to avail themselves of local products and services and give them advice that will assist their quality standards, their productivity, and international competitiveness. So this new radio program on Q95 NISBB on the big station is open to small, to assist all, in fact, all small businesses in Dominica in creating awareness of their businesses, their products, their services, and we will do our utmost to put them in contact with potential partners at home and abroad who can assist them from farm to market and everything in between and in growing the business from tall to tall, from small to tall, as Jody would say. So NISBB is the home of Dominica Small Business Enterprises, Tanya. So please call today, call Jody, call Terry, call DJ Slim, call Tanya, call Kimberly, call Nikita, call Q95, just call. Sponsor the program and then please small enterprises and small entrepreneurs, make your appointments early to get on the show and promote your business and your products and services on the Nature Small Business Buzz, NISBB, and it's only on
Mhm.
Q95, the big station. Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Phew. I like that intro. Yeah. So you guys heard it from Mr. G. Yeah? Let's, come together on this journey. Let's explore the world of small businesses and empower our entrepreneurs here in Dominica. Thanks a lot, Mr. G.
And thanks a lot, Tanya. Now I'll leave you to do all your big stuff now.
Yeah.
All right, all the best.
Okay. Thank you. So you all heard from Mr. G, endorsing the program NISBB Small Business Buzz. But we have limited time, and I know you guys like to call the lines. So we're gonna dive right in with our special guest. And Mr. G really described her well. I think she's one of the most successful small business owners in Dominica. Yeah, so joining me this afternoon is Terri Henry. She is the manufacturer of the Be Natural range of how do you say it, Terry? Personal care products. I would say cosmetic, but am I wrong to say cosmetic?
I think when sometimes you say cosmetic, you think of makeup. To me, makeup,
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah,
so.
yeah.
I prefer
Okay.
to say personal care.
Okay, so she is the manufacturer of the Be Natural range of personal care products, which all utilize local beeswax. You guys heard that. They all utilize local beeswax. Terry is also a beekeeper and the producer of an ongoing beekeeping video series on YouTube. So you guys should go and check her out. Huh? And thus far, for 2023, Terry has won 4 business pitch competitions. Wow. Which have afforded her the ability to further invest in her business and jumpstart a new growth stage for Be Natural. Wow. How do you feel? Let's touch on that. I mean, like we're only into the 6 month mark, and it's like 4 pitches you've won.
It's been a whirlwind. It's not something I expected at the beginning of the year, but it's just been rolling with it.
Ah,
Enjoying the journey.
yeah. I can imagine. And congratulations, huh?
Thanks.
So guys, we have somebody here who could really give us advice. Yeah, we don't have nobody here that yeah. Somebody who has the experience and she can really give us the advice we need. So, anyways, let's jump in, because we have the limited time. So, can you tell us the story behind your business and what inspired you to start it?
Okay. Well, greetings to all the listeners. It's
Yes.
it's great to be on this inaugural show, the first show
Ah.
of the Small Business Buzz. So for Be Natural, we really started after Hurricane Maria. I was in the services sector and I could no longer do any of my services. I used to work, well, mostly in tourism and nature. And so I decided that was a time to pivot. That was a time to, just start something new.
Mm-hmm.
There was, that was a time of new things had to start, right? So I decided I wanted to make products and I became fascinated with bees.
I know you're fascinated with bees. I know that for sure.
Yes, and I don't know where that came. It just suddenly came, and I was like, "Well, I can't be a beekeeper just yet because it's a very it's a challenging industry to get into. It's not an immediate yield of income, especially when you have two small children to put food on the table for."
Mm-hmm.
So I started making products using beeswax.
Using and so, what products have you
And
made thus far?
so I started with lip balms.
Right.
And then we moved to the body balms. There are different therapeutic body balms like foot balm, calm balm, which is good for soothing the skin, beard, tropical spice. We made a lot of different aromatherapy balms. And then we moved into deodorants, which was a game changer.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that just started with necessity. I kept looking because I only use natural products, 100%. So I kept going into the health store and it was like, no, we don't have. And I'm like, hey, I need something. So I have to make it myself.
So you would say that basically your need to keep
Mm.
up with the type of lifestyle, your natural lifestyle,
Mhm.
got you into producing your natural deodorants and products.
Yes. Yeah.
That's good. That makes it sound like it's a passion definitely there for
Yeah,
it.
for sure. I mean, I was always doing it anyway.
Mhm.
So it was like, okay, let's take this a step further. Let's, learn more about formulations and, just take it to another level of just making products.
Oh, okay. So when did you actually dive into learning more about the formulations?
Well, from the beginning.
From the beginning.
From the start, because you have to do a lot of research, because obviously you're putting things on people's skin. Well, first of all, I was putting them on my skin.
Yes.
Me and the children were the first guinea pig testers, so.
Be honest with us. You had any moments of like, oh, crazy stuff happening? No rashes, no.
Thankfully, no. I mean, like I said, I've been doing it for quite a while under the radar. Because I was a massage therapist, so I always used to blend my oils. I've been doing aromatherapy blends since I was 16. So it's not now I started. Yeah.
You do soaps as well too, right?
I have soaps in my range that are they're outsourced, made by Nature's Caress right now. We collaborate.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we have a nice collaboration where I blend the oils and then she makes the soaps for Be Natural.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That makes me want to ask you this question though. And I keep thinking because you just won the four business pitches. Do you think you're successful now? And what defines your
Yes,
success?
it really depends how you define success, right? And that to me that can kind of change every day. Like were we successful today? I feel that every day I make progress. Every single day I make progress, So I always look at what progress I made. So I say, yes, we're successful. There's a tendency because you have goals and ideals in your mind that you always feel like, oh, well, I'm not quite there yet. And I'm really mindful of not getting into that gap lack mentality and just look at how far we've come.
Yeah.
We started off really small and we still, in the grand scheme of things, we're very small. Be Natural is a very small business, no matter how it looks on the outside. So I think I measure success by progress. So yeah, we're making progress every day.
So you'd say you're successful.
Yes.
Yeah. I think you just gave a really good point to our listeners,
Mhm.
entrepreneurs especially, not to, I think it's like, I take it as, compassion for yourself.
Mm,
Because we really do have goals. And it's like, I have to meet that goal. I have to make those
yeah.
sales. I need to make all this whole wide range of products.
Yes.
But we need to take it like step by step
Mm-hmm.
and celebrate all the little wins.
Yes.
So that's
Yeah.
what you do.
Yeah, for sure. If I, whatever I accomplish in my day, I'm good.
You're good.
Yeah. And usually they're very long days though. That's the thing.
Yes.
Very long days.
I can imagine. Okay, guys, it's right now it's 4:17 on my clock. I'm gonna take a quick little break, pay the bills, you know how it goes, right? But you guys gotta keep it locked right here on Q95, the big station. This is Nature Isle Small Business Buzz, NISBB. We'll be right back, right after these messages.
The Big Station. Insights into where the people of Dominica and the Caribbean came from. Understanding our past. Embracing our present. Charting the way for the future. Together, eliminating poverty. Embracing justice, peace, and togetherness. The Global View on Q. Networking Dominica with the rest of the world. The experts are in the house. From Dominica, Canada, the Caribbean, the United States, Europe, Asia, and the rest of the world. Engaging all Dominicans at home and abroad on our agriculture, our economy, our foreign relations, our justice system, our governance, our international competitiveness, our education, our world-class festivals and entertainment, sports, politics, regional cooperation, and much more. Globally positioning Dominica within the Caribbean. Join the conversation on the Global View on Q. Tune in, call us, have your say. The Global View on Q. Only on Q95, the big station.
Transform your meals with the superb quality that is found in Robert's products. Become a master baker with bubble crease shortening. Add a touch of love to your food with sunflower soft luxury spread. Perfect your bread with glow spread margarine. Add mellow cream, the tastemaker flavor to all your gravies, soups, and stews. Robert's, for the love of cooking. Distributed by Fine Foods, the biggest distributor of the biggest brands found in Dominica.
It's good. It's good. It's back. The Kentucky sandwich from KFC is back. Good. The Kentucky sandwich, only $16.50. Want more? Then get a combo with sandwich, regular fries, and regular soda for $23. Feel happy to save at KFC. KFC, it's good.
Yeah. Living in the positive.
Nature Isle Small Business Buzz, NISBB. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Only on Q95, the big station. Empowering entrepreneurs from small to tall. Insights, inspiration, and expert advice to help our small businesses realize their immense potential to grow and flourish and take their rightful vital place in our economy. Let's help our small businesses go global. Only on Q95, the big station.
We have to buy local in this country.
And we're back, guys, right here in NISBB, Nature Isle Small Business Buzz on the big station Q95. My name is Tanya. I'm your host. And I'm here today with Terri Henry. Yes, the owner of Be Naturals. Is it naturals or natural? Yeah, Be Natural. You're lucky. You like bees. Put that bee in front, make it natural. It's perfect for you. Yeah, so we're back here, as like I told you guys, we're empowering our entrepreneurs, trying to educate them as well, and just help them to go from small to tall. So, Terri, we were talking about success. And you did explain, taking it, day by day. But I know, like we just spoke about earlier, the challenges day by day as a small business owner, right? Tell me, biggest challenge thus far with Be Natural? Your biggest.
Biggest goodness. This,
Think back on that time where you wanted to pull out your hair.
yeah, I mean, I think there's been a lot of challenges, like things that you've just sold, like, pre-sold a whole set of gift boxes, and then you realize that you ordered the wrong tins and it's the week before Christmas. And you're just wondering what you're gonna do and things like that. There was one time I ran out of an oil, and it was like 10 days before Christmas, and I was like, had to FedEx it, call this place in California, which was the only place that had it, and FedEx it. And I was tracking that thing, and waking up at 3 a.m. watching the tracking. I mean, things like that. Now I have an inventory system. I'm a little more organized.
So you would say, and inventory has been a
Inventory
challenge?
is always a challenge because you always have the issue of shipping, right?
Okay, let's
And
talk about
so,
that.
Yeah,
The issue of shipping is
it's expensive. It takes long. It's a challenge.
and so what have you
Yeah,
done to
yeah.
overcome that, to make things better?
Okay, so constantly I reinvest in Be Natural. And every time I reinvest, I attempt to scale up. So that's how I've been doing things. Just
Ah.
like trying to buy every time, I try to buy more than I did last time. And so hopefully that can, make it more
sustain.
affordable. But then
Yeah.
now demand increases. So you really have to, it's a challenge. It really is. I haven't really got the solution yet. I mean, but I work with a service provider. I know they do their best, and it's just a very challenging, like certain time, oh, the boat cannot dock. What that's no one's fault.
Yeah.
So you just have to deal with that.
So reinvesting and scaling up every time.
Yes, yeah. That's been how I've been doing it.
With the challenge of the shipping. Wow.
Yeah.
And that makes me think, the products. I know you use your local beeswax, but there are others I'm sure you need to get outside.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Do you think some of those things could be found here or could be made here?
Some
Those-
of them
those raw
are.
materials?
Some of the raw materials in the products are local, and some maybe could be in the future, even more so. But we keep a balance because we have to meet certain standards in the production. So
So you
that's
are basically forced to purchase things outside. But
Yeah.
those products that you purchase outside, do you think they can be made here,
some
manufactured here?
some.
Some.
Yeah, not all.
Not all. Why not all? We're
Okay.
such an island with so much resources. Why not all?
Right. Well, for instance, essential oils. I only use essential oils in my products, which I refuse to use fragrances because they give me a headache for a start. Anything artificial, just, I have a very sensitive sense of smell. And so essential oils they take a lot of plant material to produce, right? So for instance, some of them you can get here. Like I have lip balm, which has poivre genet. Lip, like in the balm. I'm hoping that we can produce more here in terms of like ginger, mint, lemongrass, those kind of things. But for things like a rose oil, which I use in one of my lip balms, is actually one of the world's most expensive oils, and it takes like thousands. I mean, like probably like half of Dominica
to
produce these bottles. Like when you look at the scale of what goes into producing these things, it's not that we can do here. So I think it's a nice balance. It's a fusion of the best of natural from around the world, but we keep it as local as we can with as much as we can.
Right. I hear you. That sounds like when you talk about that shipping there. So how are you staying motivated, Terri?
Okay, so I guess really, I mean, I do love it. I like the challenges. I like overcoming the challenges. I guess at the beginning it was necessity. You start something, you put some money into it, and you just got to keep going because there's not what else you're gonna do, and your children need to feed, and you need to pay bills, so you just keep going. And then now it's like there was a time I realized, wow, Be Natural is like its own thing. Like
It's own personal.
I
Like a
yeah,
baby,
it's like
a
it's
child.
something, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so you have to keep, maintaining it. And I
Nurturing
just
it.
love it. I love the growth. Just learning. Like I think it grows you as a person as well. Having a business is like the best personal development class you can take.
Wow. So what
Yeah.
have you learned personally
Yeah.
growing a business, growing Be
Wow.
Natural?
So much, so much. I feel that I never started as a business person, right? I've been in the healing arts all my life. Like my first job was in a health store. Then I just moved into always researching natural remedies. I studied massage therapy and I was doing nature therapy and all these things. So I was coming from the healing arts.
Mhm.
Business, no, man. That's for somebody else. That's not my thing, you know. I'm just like this flowing, free
Yes, the
spirited,
hippie. Ooh,
yeah,
I know what
right,
you mean.
nature person. So that has been like a big shift, you know, to really understand. Okay, what does it take to make a
Put that business
business
mind
work?
on.
Yeah, and that's just been, you know, mentally stimulating in a way, just to really understand what it takes
How
and
did you do
learn, keep
that though?
learning.
How did you put that business mind on? Did you do courses?
Mm,
What did you do to get yourself in that frame of mind? Hey,
yeah.
this is I love this, but this is
Yeah.
a business, Terry. We got to
Yes.
make money. Oh no, I love oil. I love how it smells, but this is a
Yes.
business, Terry. We've got, because we go through that when we're passionate about the
Yes.
business. You have to remind yourself, come on, we have to get that business mind on. So how did you
Yes.
do
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. And especially, you know, number crunching and
Yes.
oh, that is
Yeah.
not my favorite.
I
It's not my
know.
favorite. I think I like to learn in lots of different ways, from people, from mentors, from watching YouTube, from listening to audiobooks. I'm a huge audiobook fan, so I usually have some kind of book on the go. And yeah, I'm just always eager to learn. And then through being involved in the business, you know, small business community, there's training programs. I've done training programs with small business unit, with NDFD. I have worked with an accountant, finance focus, who is a gem. Saved my financial headaches
Mhm.
and got some training from her. And just throughout, you know, like there's a lot of resources out there. We can't say there's not resources. There's lots of resources to
Yeah,
learn.
yeah.
Whatever you want to learn, go learn it.
You mentioned like hiring an accountant. A
Mm,
lot of us in small business, we think, well, I don't have enough money.
mm-mm.
I don't think I at that stage, I'm not big enough to invest in an accountant or to just delegate.
Mhm.
I think that's a big word for us, delegate.
Yes.
So when do you decide? When is it right to delegate, to find the accountant, to find the graphic artist, instead of making,
Yes.
we make those crappy flyers and we send them out because we just don't feel like we have the money,
Mhm.
or we don't feel like it's time,
Yes.
or should I say we don't feel worthy.
Mm.
I think it has to do with a little bit of worthiness to, like, I should not be hiring anybody now to do
Yes.
anything for me because I am not there yet.
Yeah.
Wherever there is.
I think it's really a balance. Like, I mean, you start off, you have no money. So who you going to hire? You and you alone. And to this day, it's mostly me and me alone. But you do have to keep a balance, right? Because you have to balance how much money you're making with who you're employing. The accountant choice was a no-brainer because I wanted to apply for a grant.
Mhm.
And actually, I'd been to a workshop like 2 years previously. And they said, oh, you need like 2 years of financial records. I was like, I have no financial records at this point.
Y'all heard that? So, I mean, you're not alone. You're not alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So from that day, I just started writing in my book and keeping my receipts. I thought I was doing a
good
really
job.
good job. Right? I really thought, like, I'm just professional. And then this grant came up, a Caribbean export grant. And I was like, yes, I'm going to go for it. But obviously, I needed somebody to put all this in a financial reports. And that's when I met Luana and I handed it over to her. And God bless her.
Yes, I surrender.
she took my mess and she made it.
She made magic.
She made magic. I really will say she made magic. And through that, I was able to win a Caribbean export grant, which was a big deal for my business. Huge.
So you
Really
felt
changed.
like, that investment, it was worth it, right? Investing in your accountant.
Yes, that was, and I think you go, really try and outsource your weaknesses as quickly as
Yes.
possible. I know that's not my zone of genius. It's just
Yes.
not. I'm a creative. I like to play with products. I like to play in bees.
You don't like to be going
I
boop,
don't
boop, boop with the
oh,
numbers.
Nope, not my
Yeah.
favorite. But
I-
you still have to. But yeah, you hand
Yeah.
over as much as possible.
That's a really good point. Like, playing to your strengths.
Mhm.
I mean, not all the time you can do that, guys. I mean, when you now start, you really have to push it and learn. But I like that you said, you recognize that this is not what you're good at.
Mm,
And so I need help.
yes, yeah.
I need help. I love that. People, it's what time? 4:32. Taking a quick break again. This is NISBB, Nature Isle Small Business Buzz. We're going to be right back, right? Right after these messages. Don't touch that dial, okay?
More great news from ESA Trading Limited. Just received our new shipment of Nova evaporated milk. Rich, creamy, and delicious. Adds great taste to everything. Available in 170 grams at $1.50 and 400-gram tins at $3.20. Also just received at ESA Trading Limited. Top quality, 100% soybean oil, Bell brand and Clio brand. All at the best prices on the market. We keep our prices lower so that you can get great value for your money. ESA Trading Limited. We are making a difference for you.
Always be sure you settle for more. Get up to 35% off Beacon's fully comprehensive vehicle insurance and still cover a whole lot more. Enjoy higher discounts and better coverage for any kind of vehicle, car, SUV, or pickup with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. To sign up, call Archipelago Trading at 448-5247 or log on to beacon.co.tt and settle for more today.
After working hard for many years in London, Goldwyn is now retired and back living in Dominica enjoying his pension. He too shook a smile so we can see the gold teeth and too shook a yank. I met him coming out of Flosses with the help of some staff carrying different foods, drinks and meats to his vehicle. Myself too fast to go and ask the man what's up. Is their story start? And when we finish have I words, so that Kadimo de San Dominic Puffini la hamwe. I said, Goldwyn, speak in English, don't force it. Then he said, I shop with intelligence, yeah? At Flosses, you get the most reasonable prices. Quarter bag flour, rice, sugar, milk, beers, soft drinks, water, rum, and so much more. Prices and quantities to fit your needs, mate. Because you just come down and want to tell me what I know about Flosses already. That's where I shop. It's not you alone that want to save money but still get the quality goods. That's right. And if you're listening to this ad, go and check out Flosses for yourself. Next to the Rosal Market, you can't miss it.
Atoufi, point linetman asou tabla ba mwen. Fè vite souple, mwen presse.
San let me see, Mac. Maka wey.
Eh bien, isan makwedri ou pa ka bien. Ouais, milinet la, même côté à mwen dou la.
La yé tout le, ek mate ka wey?
Ça vle di, ou bizwen ale Optifam vitman avant zyo vin pli mauvais.
Di mwen, Mac. Pis pa jodi mwen ni problem epize mwen.
Eh bien, c'est Optifam qui ni pli meilleur docteur Zé en peya. A pa di sa, Optifam jatiwe en chay l'argent à sous frame linet. Et yo ni pli belle frame linet qui en style.
Tout ça, eh ben, mwen kay check pressure mwen avant, ek apwe nay Optifam.
Non, Atoufi. Allez là même, puisque yo ka check pressure zéro, examiner zéro pour licence chauffeur, check pour pisadou, et yo ka jik manager maladie zé glaucoma et puis cataracte.
Bon, ki kote Optifam ye?
Optifam à sous 23 Great Marlborough Street, 2 Point Queens, Awazo. Téléphone 440-8486. Eh bien, 285-8676.
Bon Dieu, merci oui, pour Optifam. Yo se limo yon pour occupation zéro.
Treat yourself, your family, or a loved one to a comprehensive eye examination at Optifarm Eye Center to check for 20/20 vision. Also inquire about our telemedicine services, filling of external eyeglasses prescriptions, and specials on eyewear.
Also opened is A Medic Urgent Care and Telemedicine Center, offering specialized and general healthcare. Call 612-1328 or come in for your appointment. You could also visit our new location at Casapora Bay Street, Portsmouth.
Hey, it's all happening this summer at Burton and Company Limited from July 1st to September 9th. Spend $200 or more in the electric shop and get a chance to win a brand new top-load washing machine. This summer, Burton is giving back.
Yeah. Living in the positive.
Nature Isle Small Business Buzz, NISBB. Every week, promotions and interviews with new entrepreneurs, successful small business owners, industry experts, consumers, and thought leaders, all sharing their knowledge and experiences, celebrating the innovative ideas, hard work, and resilience that define our Nature Isle small businesses, sharing their knowledge and experiences in investing, producing, processing, costing, pricing, marketing, shipping, managing their finances, customer relations, and everything in between. Only on Q95, the big station.
We have to buy local.
Yeah, it's about what time? 4:37 here on the Nature Isle. We're right back. NISBB, Nature Isle Small Business Buzz. And of course, I said to you guys before, I'm joined with Terri Henry, the owner of Be Natural. Yeah, I think everybody know Be Natural by now. You're all over the news. You're doing great things. I think, boy, Terri, let me tell you what people want to know. Because I want to know too. Where you get them grants, girl? Where you find those grants? How do we apply for them? How do we do what you do?
Okay, so I just look for opportunities, and also I'm part of different associations as well. And I think that's really important for a business, a small business. Don't do it alone. Find an association that you can join with. I'm the president of the Health and Wellness Association. I'm the vice president of the Herbal Business Association. And I'm also involved in the Beekeepers Cooperative and the Dominican Manufacturers Association. So it's a little overload. Maybe everyone doesn't need to go that far.
More work.
Yeah. But I really find it valuable to be part of a group because you get opportunities funneled through groups. If there's an opportunity, they cannot go and find every small business. So they will find groups. And give it to that group and say, hey, forward this to your members, right? So through that, you find out different information. And then just put yourself in the game, there's Caribbean Export does a grant every 1 or 2 years. So I actually just recently advised somebody, just sign up for their newsletter so that you know when something's going to happen. Start keeping financial records. If you haven't done it before, do it now. Make sure your accounts are separate from your personal. Just do that because you're not going to get a single grant if you do not have financial records. That's a hard one to hear, but it's real.
Well, thanks for the honesty.
Yeah. And then this year, things just kept popping up.
So where are you finding them? Are you online?
I'm online. I see stuff on Facebook, Instagram. I guess you train the algorithm. #small business.
I think clearly you're someone who's always searching. I think that's the key there. You're always on the lookout, and so your algorithm is trained.
It's trained.
So on the side, you're getting all the ads of, hey, this is a grant here, pitch here.
Yeah.
So I think I get what you're saying. Always be on the lookout. But I like what you said about joining the associations.
Yeah, things do come to you more from that, different opportunities. We just recently, members of the Health and Wellness Association traveled to Guadeloupe and Martinique. I think we went to Guadeloupe in March, and then a group went to Martinique maybe the beginning of this month.
Yeah.
So there's always opportunities like that. And then you make connections, if you're producing something good, you make connections because people like your products, and then they will want to refer you and they want to see opportunities for you. My customers are amazing. They're always on the lookout for me. And so I think it's just about creating good relationships with people as well.
Creating good relationships with people, networking. I think that's hard for some of us, But where do we network in Dominica? You said associations. Yeah. So I joined the associations, and but there's not always an association for every small business owner, the industry that they're in.
Yeah.
So how does that person, like, okay, I'm a hairdresser.
Yes.
How do I network?
Well, I'm still waiting for there to be a hairdressers association. I think somebody had spoken about that a while ago. Actually,
Really?
yes, and we were like, "Well, go and do it." But create networks. I mean, WhatsApp groups. Join WhatsApp groups. There's Facebook groups. There's a Caribbean Entrepreneurs Facebook group right
True,
now.
very true.
There's groups. There's people. Just talk to people. I think it's really interesting, like the amount of things that I just learned through stopping to have a conversation with somebody. Like, oh wow, I didn't know you did that. Oh wow. So next time I have, a broken computer or a cracked phone screen, I can refer to you. Or next time anything. So, try to help other people as well. And not just, it's not just about yourself, because I like to network people. I like if I find out something is happening and it's not related to me, I make sure I tell the people that it's related to.
And sometimes you may go still, right?
Maybe, yes. Yeah. But I mean, I always try to find, like, if there's an opportunity that I know it's a perfect fit for that person, I make sure I send it to them, because what goes around comes around.
Yeah, I totally agree. I want to take time to mention, I don't know if you guys saw our flyer. You all need to look at our flyer. We have a flyer for this program that I love a lot. And of course, that's done by Apache Designs, people.
Yes.
She is so talented, and you don't even have to explain much.
Yes, she's great.
Mads, you're a boss.
Yeah.
So guys, if you're looking for like graphic work, flyers, I don't know, social media content, you need to check out apachedesigns.com. Just go there, follow her. She has all the social handles, Instagram,
yes.
Facebook, Apache Designs.
And she has some really good stuff on Instagram. A lot of good advice.
Yes.
Content.
On how to, we're going to bring her on your show. Don't worry.
Yes.
We'll bring her on your show for sure, because I think a lot of us need that advice because of, where we're going in that, where we are already, digital. Yeah, that makes me think about innovation. That's something I wanted to ask you, Terri, about innovation. How that going for you? Like in terms of, how to say it? How do I say it? Okay, so like maybe like tools you've been using to help you manage your business.
Oh, okay.
Are there any tools? Because I think that's always coming real handy,
Yes. Well, in terms of digital tools, for sure. I mean, I use QuickBooks now for finance.
You like QuickBooks? You find it user friendly?
I don't like those
I know. Okay, yes,
things.
that's a bad question. I'm sorry. That's a bad question.
I
Yes.
use it. It does the job. Like it does whatever it needs to do. Hopefully, I do it right, and then Finance Focus corrects it at the
Exactly.
end of the day.
Right.
I actually found an amazing software for tracking inventory, which saved my sanity. It's called Inventora. Inventora. And you can start on a free trial and it works. Like everything works. And then you can upgrade, I think, to get like longer history. But it's so good for anybody who's in production, a manufacturer. I really recommend it because I had so much inventory. I would like get an order for deodorants. Oh yeah, sure, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. And then I go to my container with the deodorant thing. I'm like, where they gone? Who took my deodorant containers? Like, no one's taking deodorant containers, right? So so I have to go back to my production records. Oh wow, I made a huge batch last week. I forgot about that. There's no way for me to track. So the inventory system, you keep track of things digitally. And so as soon as you make a batch, you put it in and it takes out everything. Lifesaver for me, really, because it took a lot of things I was juggling in my head, and now
you could probably just pull up availability and it just gives you a report.
Yes, everything. Yes. And everything that's running low goes in red. It's fantastic. Okay. It's a really, really good tool. And then in terms of you mentioned what innovation, and it's interesting. The last 2 business pitches I was involved in were called Innovation, the Green Innovation Summit by NDFD and the Flow Innovation Challenge. And I think as an entrepreneur, as a small business, innovation is really important. You have to think of something new, different, add some creativity to it, up your game. We are in an international market. Don't settle for, just, oh, it's okay. Try and make it more than just okay. Try and make it like outstanding. And it's a process, like you can't kill yourself, because when you start, you're on minimal budget. And one of the things that actually I read was that if you're not embarrassed by your first iteration of a product, you started too late. Right? Because you have to be able to look back. You can't be perfectionist and wait till you have everything perfect, right? Start before you're ready. Start when it's imperfect. Start when it's a bit,
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
I mean, I look back at my first labels. I'm like,
oh my
woo.
God, yeah.
Let's hope that doesn't pop up on too many Facebook memories. But I started, and if I didn't start, then
you wouldn't be where you are today.
Right.
Yeah, makes so much sense.
Yeah.
But you talk about doing something great. I had this conversation last night, and I'm just being honest. Okay, don't not listen to the show because I say this. I'm being honest. I feel like a lot of our small business or agro processors, we're all doing the same products. I don't know. I just feel like I'm seeing the same things. I don't know how you feel about that. I feel like we need to be innovative. Let's try something, let's and I mean the same things, the same soaps, the same, And I don't think anything is wrong with that, but I'm just thinking what sets you apart? I think that's something we have to think about when we go into business. What's my competitive advantage?
Yes.
What's yours, Terri?
The bees.
The local beeswax.
Yeah, I mean, so I could create so many different products, right? I mean, I was creating a lot of different products for myself, and there's so many things I could go into. And I decided to pick a niche and just say everything I make has to have something to do with bees.
Right.
And that can be very limiting, Like when you choose something like that, you actually just, I used to make loads of different massage oils before, and it's like, nope, that doesn't fit in with, and people are like, no, don't limit yourself. But choosing a particular niche, and it doesn't have to be like something like that, but it could be, like a herbal products or a particular
we have
brand.
somebody who does cocoa, everything cocoa.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. So things like that. For me, because like for instance, okay, so I wanted to make a body butter, right?
You all seen her body butter?
I don't know if
you're on, and people were live on Facebook. I should have
Okay.
said that. We're live on Facebook and YouTube.
I can't even see it.
Yeah.
But I didn't know
But
where the
they can
camera
see
is.
it.
All right. So I wanted to make a cream because I really love creams and stuff. And I had the balms already. I wanted to make something lighter, creamier. And I'm like, okay, how are beeswax fitting into
that? Yeah.
And I really had to work and get, create a formulation that it does have it in, and and it works. So that's kind of, and it's like a unique selling point for my business, and it ties back to something I'm really passionate about as well, because I love beekeeping and the whole thing of taking something from the hive to somebody's skin is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's already 450, 451.
Wow, it's flying
Time
by.
has and I have a lot of things I want to ask, but hey, maybe we'll see how that goes. We're going to open up the lines to you guys. Terry's here. She can answer your questions. If you have any suggestions for things you'd like to learn, feel free to call us on 449-3095, 449-3096, or 449-3097, and of course 616-4257. The lines are open to you. Call in, ask Terry some questions. Now is your time. You know, if you were shy, you see on the road, look, Terry, there now.
They're not shy when they
They're
see
not
me.
shy. Okay. All right.
Be natural, lady.
Yeah, because you just, I tell you, like, you're one of, I think you're on top there. We see you, you're out there, you have that presence. But now is a good time if you want to have, any questions for Terry or myself, or any suggestions of what you would like to learn more about on the program. Because from next week, we're going to be having those experts coming in from the different companies, to just share advice, things on marketing. Like we just spoke about Meds, Apache Design. She can come in and talk to us about how to get your content ready, how to advertise it on social media. We plan to have Dex here as well. Talk about how to get export ready. So lots of topics coming in to give you all a little push and a little education to help you all, as we say, go from small to tall. I think we have a call coming in. Let me take this. What the person? Oh, there you are. And ISBB.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good
I
afternoon.
only listen in and I say let me give you a little call because I like to tune 95. So I listen all 24/7. So I hear all you talking, I listen. God bless you.
Okay. Thanks for
Thank you very
listening. Thanks
much.
for listening. Huh? Oh wow. I mean, you can't fight that. I mean, I thank you for listening. Yeah, even though you didn't have any questions, come with a question next time. If you're listening, listen up and come with the questions. But Terry, I want to talk to you about don't limit yourself. You just said that. And I'm thinking, does that mean that when we start, we should just jump right in doing all the ideas? Because I mean, you know how we are. We have lots of ideas.
Yeah, I think it really depends, like, on somebody's personality, on their resources, where they are in life, whatever. Sometimes you just throw a whole set of things at the wall, whatever sticks, you choose that one, and you can do it that way. Sometimes you don't have the resources to do that. You have the resources to make one product. I had the resources to make one product when I started.
That's what I was going to ask you, because I mean, apart from the resources, I'm thinking to myself, it may be better to focus on that one product first,
right
before you venture into
Yes.
doing.
It really depends, because if somebody, like, for instance, if you have a farm and you're making, you're growing loads of herbs, you have the access to all those resources. You have
Right.
the access to make 20 different herbal teas instead of just one, so go for it.
Yeah.
But I think it's important to really, like, develop something, take your time,
Yes.
reiterate, get customer feedback, be willing to do something again, and just make it the best it can be.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
take this call coming in here. And ISBB, you're live.
Peace and blessings, my sister friends. How are you doing today?
Okay, is that Empress?
Yes, it's
I can hear the voice. Yes, how are you?
Hey.
I just wanted to call to say congratulations on the show today. And I am so looking forward to every Tuesday listening to you all. And congratulations to my friend Terry. I'm like, kudos to you. You're definitely up there, so that a lot of us in the small business industry, as you look up, and you and probably one or two other people in the industry that we see that it's really going forward in the small business, arena, and to say, hey, I can take some pointers from you or from some other people to see that you're on the right track.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful to Q95 and Mr. G and the team for really putting this show forward, because as a small business entrepreneur as myself, you see that there is not, it's a hard field. It's a hard arena, to kind of navigating your way around the small business arena, especially here in Dominica, which is the economy not so great. So I just have to say, for any arena that's here and that's helping the small business entrepreneurs out there, like, kudos and thank you. I'm listening. The show is amazing.
Okay, thanks so much, Empress. We have another one. Let me see. NISBB, you're live.
Yes, Tanya, good afternoon.
Papa, good afternoon.
And your guest, good afternoon to you, young lady.
Terri.
Hey,
It's a
afternoon.
pleasure. It's a pleasure to hear you back on the air, Tanya. I like that. But I got a question, though. You say come with a question.
Yes.
I got one. I have mentioned body butter. Tanya, I never is a lotion or I never heard that word before. Body butter. What's body butter? Is a lotion or cream or
All
what it
right.
is?
Okay, that's a great question. So I don't know if you're on the live, but that's the body butter. So a body butter is like it's like a very thick cream. It's non-water based, so it's all oils and butters. So it's very rich, very nourishing. Now, my goal with this one, I actually call it body butterfly because a lot of body butters, they're very heavy and they kind of leave you just feeling a little heavy, right? And we know the sun is hot and we don't want to put too much things on our skin. So the body butterfly was designed to be light like a lotion, but because it doesn't have any water content, then we do not have to use preservatives, because you have to use preservatives if you have a water-based product. So it was designed to have the lightness feeling of a lotion, but with the richness of a body butter. So body butterfly.
You guys heard it, right? Okay. I couldn't be able to answer that one for you. I will not. But guys, it's already 4:50. What? 8. Woo. Has come to an end. I'm a little bit sad. But Terri, can you tell us where we could find your products? I know where, but I want them to know where, you know?
Yeah. So you can first of all find me on social media at Being Natural Balm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And then you will find the products a lot of places in Roseau. So I'm kind of worried that I'll miss a place out if I miss them. But go to Zeb Creole in the old market. That's where you will get like the widest selection. Then you can find mostly deodorants and lip balms at Nature's Discount, Health Right Plus, Jolly's, Bullseye, Fresh Markets, ACS in Pottersville, and I know I'm missing out a couple of places. So that's why find me on social media. You can ask me. I'll send you the list. And yeah, just look out for and Be Natural Balm on YouTube as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. You're everywhere. Congratulations again, Terri.
Thank you.
And thanks for joining us here on NISBB, Nature Isle Small Business Buzz, people. We're going to be back again on Thursday, same time, 4 to 5 p.m. here on the big station Q95. Whew, my. It has been great. And I don't know, I don't even want to go. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed today's show and found valuable insights and inspiration. And remember, if you missed any part of today's show, you want to catch us again, just go on to the Facebook page. It's Q95 FM radio, right? I think I have that right. Q95. No, the Facebook page.
Q95 FM radio.
Yes, Q95 FM radio. So you just go on there and have a look. Leave your comments. I'll be there commenting right back, so no problem there. So until next time, keep dreaming big, thinking creatively, and taking bold steps towards your small business success. This is Tanya, and I'm signing off for now. Until Thursday, same time, same place, 4 p.m., right here on the big station Q95. Love you guys.